All right. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the tier list. All right, the new patch just dropped. So it's time to evaluate where the strengths and weaknesses are for all of our heroes, and let's do this together. Yeah. I am here with my good friend Jane, aka squidiuqs, or Squid.
Hello.
That's Jane.
Good.
Yeah. Jane's gonna help me put the Steelers together. Jane's like a really good strategist player, so good insight. All right. How should we start this out? So I guess let's establish the tiers. So S tier, best of the best.
Would S tier mean like like meta?
Top tier, just top tier. I mean that's gonna be your
Top
meta characters
tier.
for sure. That's gonna be your meta characters. A tier, what's that? It's like really good.
Yeah, really good.
Oh, the best, pretty good. B tier, what is that? Is that like usable?
Yeah, usable.
Usable. C tier, what would we just? What is this?
Like situational, maybe. Like in the right hands.
Situational. And D. What would D tier be? Is that like
Do not play. D for do not play. I'm just kidding. Struggling is good too.
struggling?
But that's the thing about a tier list like this is like every single character
Can be used, yeah.
is in the right hands. Yeah, for sure.
That's
Some
true.
people know the ins and
Yeah.
outs.
Every single character you can definitely carry with if you know everything about it. And we're putting this tier list together from the perspective of players. Last season we were ranked in Celestial. Right now we're like Diamond 1, borderline Grandmaster. That's where we are. And it's the start of the season. We're only a month in. So this could change over time. But that's where we're coming from. Oh, hit or miss. D should be hit or miss. That's what Tata just said. So why don't we do Vanguards first? I'm gonna drag them all just so.
Penny,
All right.
the Thing, and Venom.
Oh, I am
are down
missing.
there still.
Yeah, I forgot about them. I think that
Make sure you put Mr. Fantastic there too.
Mr. Fantastic. So I guess the first tank we should talk about, Emma Frost. Emma Frost. Where should we put her on this?
I know you want to put her in the best.
I'm tiptoeing between S tier and A tier.
Well, she's like such a tank that can do anything. She has a shield. Some
Yeah.
tanks don't even have a shield. She can brawl, and then she can just
Yeah.
like run up on everyone like the Thing. She's like the Thing, but she has a little bit more.
That's right.
You can grab people. I
Good
say
damage.
yeah, she has good range, decent range.
I don't want to put her in S. I think she's one of the best tanks.
We've seen her in like almost every match.
Yeah. She has a 40% pick rate this season.
She is new. Like
and she is new. That's true. Yeah. 40%'s pretty up there.
I think considering her situational adaptability makes her really, really strong.
Yeah, she's good for multiple scenarios. Obviously, her weakness is range. She's weak against like flyers or somebody that's really far, like a really good Hela. There's some, you could play around her. There's some counterplay, but I think currently she's like almost every other game. And when you ban her, then a lot of the other tanks are a bit more playable, and she's out of the game.
Yeah.
It's because
it's a good observation.
Yeah. Like that's all I got right now. That's all I really got for her. Do you have anything to add for Emma?
Hey, you play her, man.
Yeah, I mean the damage reduction is good. She can cancel ultimates when she grabs people. That's a lot of counterplay opportunities. She's the shield tank of Marvel Rivals right now. Yeah, I would say that. She is like the staple to Vanguard. She's like the anchor to the team. Yeah, she can be the difference between winning and losing sometimes. Especially with Dive being so strong, it would seem. So that leads us to the next character. So we got Groot on here. Groot. Is he the best?
I would say he's the best.
You think he's the best?
No, I don't think he's the best.
I think he's pretty good.
He's pretty good. Yeah, someone that knows how to wall properly.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone does ban him. The walls are really just the main problem.
Yeah, I'd say I think A is a good place for him. I know he's got a high ban rate. The walls can be an issue, but I don't know. I'm thinking about it though. I'm thinking I have struggled against Groot sometimes. What is it about him that makes us ban him so much?
I've struggled with Groots sometimes.
Yeah.
It's
Walling.
just, I
Mhm.
mean, that's all I can think of is walling off your team, walling off your heals. Tanks, like, if you have one tank and they get walled off by a Groot and then they get picked off because they don't realize it, that you're gonna win the fight every time. It's kind of a simple cut and dry to me.
You know, the
Like
more I think about it, the more I almost want to put him in S.
comboing ults,
Yeah, you
comboing
can
his
combo
Moonknights.
ultimates.
Yeah,
You know, there's a lot of stuff you can do with him. That health pool
his
charges up your your support ultimates.
mm-hmm.
He,
Doesn't his walls one of them heals himself
it
or no?
gives him over health, or I think,
Overhealth? Ah,
yeah, like additional health. So
he's really
yeah, he is actually pretty good. Is he stronger than Emma?
no.
No.
He
Emma.
doesn't have he uh no, I don't think so.
Okay, so they're
He
like on
is
par with each other.
Oh, are you putting it like in order of like who's like the
Yeah, we should.
top? Oh,
Yeah,
I
maybe we should do it
see.
that way.
In order. Okay.
He can wall
Um,
people off. You know, a
right.
lot of
But
health.
he can't stop ultimates
No,
as
no.
many as she can.
No, because Groot is banned. Because Groot is always banned. Emma is like the tank. That's what it is. That's what it is. If he wasn't banned so much, then I could put him higher. But that's a tough first two to place, and we have so much
Yeah.
more to go.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Venom. What about Venom? Venom right now?
I
What
don't.
do you
He's
think?
usable. He's
You
fine.
think
I
he's
don't have any
usable?
problems. I don't think
Hmm.
he's OP. I don't think his. I mean, with his team up with Spider-Man is annoying, but he's fine. Like
Yeah.
he's usable.
That's all it is. That's all it is. It's the team up with Spider-Man. That is all it is.
Mhm.
Without that Spider-Man team up, at our ranks, people can play this guy really well. Coordinating the dives with Spider-Man, it works out. Especially when you're using comms. You could be like, yeah, I'm going with Luna. It works out. But in matchmaking, solo queue could be hit or miss. Especially by himself. I'd say he's usable, But he could be really good. Could be really good. The tentacles, I mean, what have they done with him? Like,
But his ult, I mean, didn't they increase like the percentage of damage that it does like a couple like last season or something like that?
I don't remember what they did, or if they gave him more health. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's
But
fine. I don't see him as a threat. I'm not like losing my mind if I see him. I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna do some damage to him until he runs away.
he's not a main tank. You can't play
Yeah.
him solo. Emma, Groot, you could play those characters by themselves. I mean, I know Groot might feed a little, but Emma, you could solo. You could solo tank.
Yeah, you could solo tank with
The
them.
thing.
They're good anchors.
I'm thinking A. What do you think?
I think A as well. He's good against dive. Sometimes I'm like devastated to see him on the enemy team because I know he is just not gonna die.
Yeah. Together, I think Emma thing is like pretty good anti-dive right there. Especially if they're running like Black Panther, Psylocke, Spider-Man. That's pretty good. These two work out. The thing, his shift ability, I don't, the one where he runs and he like stomps, he like locks their movement abilities, which is pretty good right now. Like I think at that last game we played, if we had a thing, instead of, I think we'd have been fine. Yeah, because I mean we were putting up a fight because it was so heavy. You're getting attacked by like 4 people pretty much. Captain America, Psylocke, Iron Fist, and even Venom. I think that was 4 different people on you. So I can only
want to talk about it.
You can't solo tank with him, I don't think. That's really tough to do. Solo tanking with the thing is tough. Like I know on a lot of maps, Convergence, Convoy, where it's like going down lanes, he just takes so much damage because he doesn't have the range.
Yeah.
Maybe in Domination you might be able to solo tank just because there's it's just a lot of brawling. But he has to be up close, otherwise he's gonna get melted at a distance. Yeah, awful solo tank.
That's true.
If it's a Venom or thing to help you with Iron Fist, you're gonna want thing, or even Magik up against Magik. Like
for sure,
he shuts down some of the. Well, he can help shut down some of the most annoying characters. He can save strategists, basically. But you can't solo tank. Magneto. I don't know. I kind of want to put him in A. What do you think? I know he's a really good tank. He is a really good tank.
Yeah. His ult counters a lot of ult. Well, yeah.
So here's the thing.
I think A.
Like, his biggest strength right now is his ultimate. His ultimate is it can destroy Cloak, can destroy Luna, It's really strong, but they nerfed it just a little bit. Because last season he could keep his ultimate pretty much on par with Cloak and Dagger. When she got her ultimate, he got his, and he could shut her ult down every single time. But they made his charge just a little bit longer, so now he can't shut it down every time. He can only shut it down so much. Additionally, they got rid of the team up with Scarlet Witch, which it was okay. It wasn't like game changing. His bubbles are really good.
Yeah, and his clones, they're all right.
Yeah, it's
like you had mentioned, like they're okay.
It's whatever. Yeah, it's nothing game changing. I think they need honestly the team up with Psylocke the team up with the Psylocke, those clones work better, but with him, it needs like a buff. Like for him, he needs his clones to be there longer. He can solo tank sometimes, but the thing with his shield is it's only up for so long.
Yeah, it's tricky for me to get used to whenever I play him.
Yeah. I mean, he's got to really be precise with it. He could shut down like Iron Man ultimates, or if he could time it really well, he might be able to shut down like a Groot ult. I've done that before. I've timed it really well. And the bubbles,
wow.
Being able to save your supports is also really, really big. But those bubbles are on such a long cooldown. So, that Iron Fist might be on your rocket, you bubble, but then that bubble runs out, and
he's good to go.
It's tough. His primary could be hit or miss sometimes. It's slow. The fire rate is slow with his primary fire. The damage is in his alternate fire.
Does his knockback, does it stun? Or does it just push you back? Like, can it cancel ultimates? I don't know that I've ever necessarily done it.
It doesn't cancel ultimates. The
knockback is still nice to have.
Yeah. The knockback only happens when his alternate's charged up. It has to have like three arrows to be charged up. I think last season he was definitely an S, but I think Emma's kind of taken his place.
Yeah.
Really, yeah.
She does his shield so much better.
Yeah.
She protects her supports, but from an offensive angle instead, which I think has a lot more value.
Yeah,
you could just kill him instead of just bubble your supports.
And I mean, her attack is kind of like has a similar range with his. She could pretty much do the same thing as Mag, except wipe support ultimates. So yeah. Next up, we have Peni Parker. Where do we put her?
Her ult sucks.
Poor Peni.
I say situational. There are good ones, but she has to be in the right hands.
Yeah, I mean, she got some buffs this season.
You're not thinking like if you're thinking anti-dive, you're already thinking, oh, Thing or Emma can do what Peni used to be able to do better, because you have to throw down her mines, but they can be destroyed, and she just kind of stands there. That's it. Yeah,
I've seen Peni, the lethality of Peni's gone up just a little bit. I've seen some Penis line up set some really good mines up. And I just walk in and I'm gone. I've seen some Penis locked down. I've been afraid of stepping over Peni web sometimes. It's rare. It's so rare when it happens, which is why, I don't want to put her in D, because,
she's not horrible.
Not like horrible. She definitely feels better this season. She felt awful in season 1. She felt awful. She feels a little bit better. I think a few more buffs, and then we could bring her up a bit. What she does, like where her whole kit's designed around, Emma and Thing just do better right now.
Exactly.
She can headshot now. So that's new. She can headshot. Yeah, she couldn't do that before, but now she can. If she had a better team up too, I think that also is hurting her. She only has the team up with Venom, and these two don't really work together.
No.
Because
I've actually really never seen a situation where her using her team up benefited her.
Yeah.
Versus Spiderman, kind of has a combo to go with it.
She
just kind of uses it as like a panic thing,
and
then she dies anyways.
Yeah, the playstyle, it just doesn't work. She needs a better team up. That would probably really help her a lot. Yeah, there's never been a time where I've been like, dang, we need a Peni.
Up next,
we got Dr. Strange. Oh, God.
Situational. He's situational.
Yeah, oh, God. That's crazy. He used to be S tier. He used to be S tier.
Damage?
Yeah, he's been getting nerfed. It's like, man, it's like, wow. I don't know who was really strong last season. Basically, they're just like buff Iron Fist, nerf Strange.
Yeah.
I don't know why that happened. He still has one of the highest win rates. You know, let's pull it up. Let's look it up. 48% across all ranks. In Diamond, his win rate is okay. It's still 48. In GM, it falls 46% in GM. And yeah, okay, wow. So he's got to team up with Wanda. What you have anything to say about that, Jane? Team up with Wanda?
About the team up, I hardly ever notice it.
Yeah.
It's been used on me once or twice, like in the beginning of the season when it dropped, but I don't really ever notice it, ever.
Strange
People don't really play Wanda.
True,
People don't really play Strange.
Exactly. You know,
now Strange is just a sitting duck, I feel like. He doesn't do enough damage to really feel like, oh, I don't want to pass this guy. Even his, what is it, his burst?
Yeah. Maelstrom of Madness.
It doesn't do as much. Yeah.
They added damage fall off. Yeah. I would say his portals. That's literally it. You know, you need a touch point. Very situational. Then you go Strange. So I'm gonna put him. Yeah, he definitely is gonna go above Penny there because.
His ult is still good. Still pretty good. I mean, people are so used to countering it now, though.
He's up in the sky. Freeze him. Grab him.
Right. You still have to kill people, even if you land it. You could get the whole team, and you don't have enough damage to really finish the kill.
Okay, next up, Captain America. I almost want to put him in A. What do you think?
Honestly, I kind of want to put him in S.
But A is fine. Really? You want to put him in S? Why? Why S?
Because one that goes unchecked can carry the whole lobby without dying. He makes so much space. If his healers are healing him and he's not getting picked off and nobody's turning around to help their supports getting picked off by him, I feel like he can really control the lobby.
I've seen some like Venom caps. Like that's what we had last game.
I mean, I know he has a new team up with Bucky, and I've seen people use it in the spawn, but I have not seen them actually use it in game. He's disruptive for sure, but walls I think are worse. Walling off your team and getting rounded up with his ult is worse.
He's nearly unkillable. He only dies if he makes a mistake.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll leave him. I'll leave him behind Groot for now.
His ultimate is like a support ult in a way. His ultimate because and it's really good for stalling, especially if you're support down and you're waiting on your other support to get to the fight. Then it could change it because then your other support gets there. Maybe they could pop their ult. Yeah, I mean it works. He can peel. He can dive. He's around basically. He just goes around and around. He goes to the back line. He goes to their back line, back to your back line. That's pretty much it. Okay? He's really good in dive. He's really good in dive.
All right, well, yeah, I think he's good.
Thor. I don't know. I think he's A. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think of all the times where I've played against one.
He's like, it's like if you need more damage and you're brawling, and he's like an off tank, like or off Vanguard. He's not a main Vanguard. You know, if it's like if you need more damage, you need, you know, maybe your main tank needs like some support.
He doesn't have the survivability that Cap does.
Cap
doesn't have a shield. If he gets caught somewhere, he can't get out quickly.
Yeah. So Thor
Cap can just like run away. Thor kind of shifts away.
Right. Thor, he gets in there. He does his damage. He's got a great ultimate, and you know if he does it over a group of people, it can be it spreads out a lot of damage. And you know it can really mess up some teams. It could save team fights sometimes, but his survivability is where he's lacking. Yeah, he doesn't have as much mobility as Cap.
Yeah, I think in the right hands.
Oh yeah, and the right
Cap is easier.
And you could carry with any of these guys. You can carry with any of these people. I think he's balanced.
He's around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not malding if I see a Thor on the enemy team. I mean, some of them have made me upset, but Cap, I feel like more often I've been like, I kind of want to like put my
it's
hands
like,
on
oh,
my
I got to
desk
deal
and
with him.
Sweep it across.
Oh,
sweep it across and just, I don't want to play this anymore. Get this man
you're
off
like,
of me.
Get him out of here.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we have Hulk.
He's usable. I think most of his value comes from his team up.
Yeah,
I haven't really fought that many that were like,
that's it. Yeah, Hulk is literally there in ranked for that team up. That's it.
yeah. His
It's for
bubble's useful.
the bubbles. Yeah, yeah. It sometimes they can be, and you can totally carry with Hulk. You can totally do it. But with Emma in the game, she shuts him down
Mm-hmm.
completely. And Emma's basically in almost every other match. Heck, even if they have a thing, he could just shut you down.
Would we even put him in situational?
No, I think he's definitely better than Strange and Penny. I think he could totally be
Okay.
usable. I think he totally is. He's not a situational pick. So he can be sometimes. Like I know that one game we played, there was a Luna that was
Mhm.
just really good positioning. Nobody was diving her. I went Hulk and I changed
Oh,
it. It worked out.
okay. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. I do remember that.
Do we have anything else to add with Hulk?
No. I.
Yeah, he's all right. If they remove his team up and they buff him, like they put more power back in his own kit and they drop that team up, that I could see him being played more but right now it's kind
Mhm.
of like, yeah, I never see Hulk without that team up. I never do. So Cloak and Dagger.
She's usable. I don't think she's OP.
I
I
think
don't
she's
know.
B, really? I think she's like A or S, one of these two.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Mm,
I see
put
Cloak
her in
all the
A. Put her in
time.
A.
Because Cloak, from my
Her ult
perspective,
is better, for sure.
yeah, that ultimate's really, really good. It's one of the best ults in the game. Um,
I still die in it though.
Divers on their own, you could defend yourself and take them out because you just go dagger, you just throw the bubble at your feet, go to cloak, throw the veil of darkness, whatever it's called, and then boom, and then you just do the damage. Sometimes you could take them out. Or even that blind could be useful against Star Lord, or sometimes when they're diving you, all it takes is just blinding them and then just backing out, and then they don't know where
Mhm.
you went. I noticed with Venoms a lot. I blind Venoms and I just back out, but they can't see me, and they dip. They don't know where I went. And the
All
healing's.
right.
I mean, I think the healing's good, right?
Yeah, it's all right. The healing boost and everything with her wall.
Invisible
Horrible
Woman.
thing.
What do you
She's
think?
usable.
Think she's usable?
Her one would even say maybe no, she's usable. There's some pretty strong ones. I don't think she's. I don't
Okay,
know.
okay. What separates her from like pretty good to usable? Would you say?
What?
What would you say? What would you say?
Maybe I'm just saying this because I'm a bad invisible woman.
No. I know. She's kind of like in a weird. She can be like in a weird. But this is
Her
kind
ult
of
is
strong.
so short compared to the others. She is the ultimate farming stat farmer.
I think she could be. I think she's. I don't know. I think she's like low A. How's that? Low A.
Low A. I can rock with low A.
Yeah, I think I
Her
would
shield
say.
is still strong. Her ultimate is so strong. There's nothing like
What?
it. It
Let's
just
see.
is short.
Yeah, yeah. Like the thing is, I think what it is. She's got two ways of healing. That's her primary fire and her shield. Her shield is like it's like a thin layer of glass. Like you put it up and it's
Oh,
broken. So
so
quick, so fast.
so quick.
It's mostly there to heal somebody. But the thing is, I think it's like the range. You need to be, they need to be within range of you.
Hmm.
And it can be tricky because you're like, she's about
Put
doing
yourself in a bad
damage.
position.
Yeah, exactly. You could do that. You gotta like pull. You gotta be engaged in the fight. You might get picked. Her ultimate's really good, pretty good. Best thing in her kit. Throws it up. You're invisible. They can't see you. But she's manageable. You could deal with her. But let's look at her win rate. Ranks for Diamond. Invisible Woman has a 46% win rate. In Diamond, she actually is B tier. Maybe you are onto something. Hold on, what am I? I didn't mean to do that.
She's not picked as much.
Strategist.
I feel like.
In Celestia, she's B tier. In GM, she is also B tier. Maybe she is B tier. Maybe she actually is. Her win rate. I don't feel her impact this season, but I don't know. I still think B is
No.
a little too low. I think she's like either high B or low A. Like, I mean, because if I were to put her in here, then she would be like high B. Maybe she is. Maybe she is because I feel like she's like kind of dropped in strength a little bit. I don't know.
Yes.
She has no way to heal
Yeah.
herself, right?
Just going invisible.
Invisible. And that's only that's only while you're invisible. You get hit and then you're out.
Yeah.
It's deactivated.
You have to go AFK basically to heal
Yeah.
yourself slowly over time.
Right. You got to be out of the fight.
Her shift is good for like flying characters, but
Yeah, it
landing
could
it
be.
on a flying character is
Mm-hmm.
something else.
They could be out of your range. I don't know. I just think there's never been a time where I've been like, dang. Unless we had like a thing or Human Torch, I never seen anyone be like, yo, we need Invisible Woman. That's why.
Maybe
That's
like
why.
last season.
Yeah, her healing isn't weak either. She's good at contestant spaces. I think she's the best offensive healer behind Rocket. She can also avoid divers easily. She could be.
He's trying to say she's A.
He's trying to. I see what you're trying to do here. You're trying to bring
vouching.
her into A.
Uh-oh.
Damn. Am I gonna move it to low A? Am I gonna move her to low A?
Yeah. Do it. Everyone wants to be happy. Might as well move Thor to
No, no.
invite everybody else's Discord.
Oh my
E
god.
tier.
E tier. So,
Jeff.
God, I'm bouncing back and forth. Okay, Jeff.
D.
D tier. Do you really think he's D tier or is he situational?
He's
He's-
situational for
yeah.
sure. In the right hands and with Luna. Yeah, Jeff needs his own tier.
Jeff needs his own tier.
I don't
When-
think anyone can play him. I don't think anyone can just pick up Jeff.
He's situational because he can work in like triple support. He becomes DPS Jeff. And against like a really like a brawl comp, he could just eat him up. He could just whop him up and then
That's true.
just throw him off the map.
the match.
No, he can't. I have seen people play Jeff really well. I have seen
Okay,
it.
put him in D. Put him in D.
It's hit or miss. It's hit or miss, but I've
It's hit or
seen
miss.
people carry with him.
A good Jeff is nasty work.
But most of the time,
it's
though,
rare.
I mean, yeah, maybe he is actually D. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jeff. I'm sorry.
Sure.
Either works or it doesn't. That's that. That's it. That's all I can really say. All right. Next up, we got Loki.
Loki.
I think he. What do you think? I don't know. I think he's S. He's either S or A.
Really? You think he's S? I think yeah. I would say he's really good.
You know, like.
Well, we played against one and every single time, like he had his ult every single team fight.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't even know what he was doing.
He gets
I
his
don't know what the-
ultimate so fast.
I don't
and-
even know which clone to shoot. He just was alive.
Yeah. He says, "Your powers are mine," or something like that.
Yeah.
You can do damage and you can,
Mm-hmm.
you can get them healing off as long as you have 3 clones. You can carry with him if you
Mm-hmm.
are that good. If you're him, you could carry a
If
game.
you're him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's definitely been one of my bans for sure. Last season he was my biggest ban. I always got rid of him. He shuts down.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Just his he's got like 2 ultimates. He has one ability that's basically an ultimate.
Right.
And then he's got his
Like,
actual ultimate.
There have been times where like I used Luna ult and we're like, oh, we didn't need to use Luna ult. We had Loki totems. Like, oh my bad, my whole ultimate versus his one ability.
Yeah. Let's look at Loki's win rate. So he's 52% win rate. So he's got one of the highest win rates this season in Diamond. Let's see in Grandmaster. Still pretty high. In Celestial, he's still over 50%. Surprisingly, Mantis actually has the highest win rate for all the strategists in Celestial. He's got range. He can go invisible sometimes, which can heal himself. He can just swap with his clones. Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff going on. Tough to play though. He's really tough to play, I would say. But yeah, I think this is where he belongs. Then we have Luna. Luna Snow.
Oh.
I don't know. I think
She's either S or A. Her kit is strong.
I'm leaning toward
ult-
A.
still the best.
Is she above
Yeah.
Invisible Woman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Above. I feel like she's above Cloak too.
You think so? You think she's above
I
Cloak?
think so.
I guess
What? Are you crazy? She has her snowflake is so strong.
the Snowflake
I've
is
seen
pretty
more
good. Yeah.
Lunas consistently break like 40k heals that I've seen. Well, no, that's not true. Never mind.
Cloak's usually busting them numbers. Yeah, I think Cloak. Because the thing with Luna is you have to have that aim. You have to have that
Yeah.
aim. But Cloaks, you can heal that Spider-Man. Spider-Man swinging in, you can already heal him up while he's like halfway there. I think Cloak's higher. I do.
Fine.
That
I
was,
just think her freeze, she can stop ultimates. I don't know.
yeah, she could. No, she could. She definitely could.
But yeah, it depends on the person.
Yeah. She's like, you need more skill with her to get value out of her kit. I think Cloak, you don't need as much skill. You just need situational awareness. Like, and again, people are cracking out 90% accuracy on Cloak and Dagger. But Luna, if you miss that light and dark ice, then You know, that could be different between someone
That's
dying
it.
or not. And you in that shift, you know, her
Fair.
clap, you have to if you use that clap too soon, team might need it and then they're dead. That's it. But her ultimate is great. It's really great. If you can put that buff you said, like a flanker, it really works out. That's how I feel on Luna. That's all I really got. I know she just got a buff too. So who knows? This could change. This could change. She can do a little bit more damage as they increase the range that before her damage fall off takes effect. So could change. Yeah. So
Ready.
Rocket, I think he's S tier.
Put that boy in S tier.
Yeah.
Put him. Well, I put him behind Loki, but he's amazing.
I don't know.
His ultimate gave it the edge. I mean, I missed the what was it? 45% damage buff, and now it's 25. I think that's what they did.
Yeah, something like that. 25%.
But
You get over health
having-
now.
Did they make it weaker, or has it always had that health pool? I don't remember.
No, I never had the health. Oh no, I don't think they touched the health pool.
Okay.
His new ult is mid. I don't care anyone says. No,
Yeah.
he is S. He is S, guys.
It's still good. His ult is still good, but it was
because
I
of
can't even say if it's better.
Yeah. Because of the meta. It's because of the meta. He's played almost all the time. He's got a res beacon. He can revive people. His healing orbs, they're bugged right now. So he does like so much healing. If you just shoot the floor, you know, you
Don't
can
say
do
My secret.
sorry. He is healing. He does really good healing. You know, the team up with Punisher is still pretty good. That ultimate, the problem with the ultimate is people place it bad right now. People place the ultimate bad right now. And no, I didn't say you, Jay. I didn't say you. Look. You just throw the ultimate out, and then people they just shoot it. They shoot it, and then it's gone. So you know that's a skill issue. You know, Rocket players that put it in a really good spot for their team, or and players that know to like, you know, if you get like an Emma that puts a shield around it, or you know, people are pretty much hard to kill in that ult. I would say they're pretty much hard to kill. It's on par. It can be on par with like, you know, some of the stronger support ultimates, but obviously you could just destroy it.
You gotta really put it around a wall, and the tricky part too is that I'm trying to make sure that I put it around a corner or put it behind cover so that it doesn't get shot up, or at least put it far back enough where the enemy team can't get to it as easily. But then also figuring out the range. I have a problem personally. Now I'm just talking about myself.
No, let's hear it. You play strategist.
Figuring out the range on his ultimate, sometimes I feel like people are close enough, but then I don't see it connect to them. And it's the same thing with his beacon. Like, I wish there was kind of like an AoE to tell me who's in it. I just kind of have to guess.
If they change his healing in any way, you know, if they...
It's gonna suck.
I don't know, yeah, he drops.
If they remove the bounce,
he
it's
drops.
not gonna work.
Yeah,
He's already
exactly
tough.
If they change the way those healing orbs work right now, he goes, I think, to B. But
really?
I think so.
Yeah, probably.
Because no one's living. Now your team can't even live. Your team's just dying now at that point.
The res is strong too.
The res is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, earlier today someone was asking someone to go Rocket just for that.
Mantis. I haven't played her like at all this season. Maybe once or twice. She's usable.
Dang, I feel bad, Jane. This is your girl.
Her heals just aren't enough. Her heals, like, it is AoE, but yeah, I think she's usable.
And this could change. This could change.
Yeah.
Because Dennis said Mantis. They need a buff.
I'm actually mad at him for saying that.
No.
He needs to apologize to me.
You know, you're the expert here, Jane. Why don't you talk about it?
About Mantis?
Yeah, this is like your first lord.
It just doesn't do enough heals. Enough burst heals. It's just not enough at all. But it's just like Zenyatta, you know, if you're killing them faster than they kill you, then she works great. She's amazing. A flanking Mantis is crazy. I think I had one like the other night. She was just taking out the back line, and then we would just fall apart. So it's like a flank Yata. It's just in the right hands.
And I mean, yeah,
she's completely usable. She alright.
I mean, yeah, but B, yeah, B. There's never a time where you're like, we need Mantis.
No, even if we have a Widow on our team, we had one earlier, and I thought about going Mantis, and I'm like, Rocket's just the better pick right now. It does more healing, and he has a res. Just
Okay.
Literally anyone else would have been a better pick. Yeah.
Yep.
Unfortunately, my girl. Love
So
you.
her damage is buffed, so this could change. This could change
Could
later
change.
in the season because I mean that the 5 extra damage could unlock some new kill combos with her with that sleep potentially.
Cancel me for this, but I think that she is a really good against dive, especially dive tanks like Venom or like Captain America. And maybe it's just me personally, but
You could
there have
sleep
been
them.
times where I've gone triple support and I've gone Mantis because our Invisible Woman, or like not just Invisible Woman, but like the other support would be getting dived, and I just got off. I was playing Magneto. I got off Magneto. I got on Mantis, and I just stood back there with her, and I beat the out of that Captain America. Every time I would like, you wait for him to use his cooldowns, you wait for Venom to use his E, and then you sleep him, and he's dead. Like it's just that easy. Her on triple support is
Yeah,
nice.
she's got a place in triple support. I can see that for sure. I feel good with that. You want to talk about Adam?
Oh, I played Adam a little bit.
Where does
I
he go?
situational. I don't know if I would say he's usable anymore because they nerfed his soul bond so much. You get it like 3 times in a round.
Do I put him
But
above
his
Penny or below Penny? I guess it's a different tier. I don't know.
he's fine where he is. I mean,
For Adam, so his res is
even though they buffed it, they gave it to people so that they have 100 health when they come back. They still, every single time I've gotten rezzed by
yeah.
an Atom this season, I just get ulted or get killed anyways.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
I could see that. If he could res people with more health, or even if their cooldowns could be reset, he'd be a lot better. But he's very situational.
He's stronger, but he's weaker because they nerfed his soul bond, but they increased his regular healing. But I mean, if you have a good Atom that can aim, then
Yeah,
that's
and
nice.
that could
but
change things too. At least at at higher play, I think. Getting those
Yeah.
crit hits, that could change
Yeah.
things.
Atoms do suck at placing results. They don't. Sometimes they don't wait until they have their healing back
Yeah.
either. They're just like, oh, my res opportunity is right here,
hmm
and they don't have any cooldowns. Yeah.
Look,
I don't know.
if they're not quad, then which quad? Have you seen this? I'm sorry, bro.
I'm dead.
I'm sorry, bro. If you're watching this quad, but for this tier list, I'm putting him on C.
Doesn't mean he's bad. Doesn't mean
Yeah,
any of these characters are
for
bad.
sure.
Yeah.
Those who walk the path of Adam, I know.
Mhm.
If they can get those clutch res spots, that'd be good.
No,
But it's tough.
You used a nice word in your video, your YouTube video you posted. I think you said the brilliance of Adam.
The brilliance. I did in my last one. I'm fine with him here. Yeah, him and
Do they have a
Mantis.
cooldown?
They heal on cooldowns basically, because if you want to heal someone, you need to have your seeds as Mantis. And Adam,
Yeah, my nuts.
he has like a 2-charge cooldown, and that's it.
Mm.
And then he has soul bond. So yeah. All right. Are we ready to talk about duelists?
I guess.
We'll revisit this at the end to see if anyone's, if we need to tweak, make some adjustments. We're about to talk about Black Panther.
I don't know what is in the DNA, what is in the coding
Black
of
Panther.
Black Panther mains right now. No, how is he killing people so fast this season? I don't understand. But then sometimes he doesn't. I don't know. He doesn't make any sense to me.
This is a weird one. Where does he go?
Oh, dude, I don't know. You're not getting the same Black Panthers that we've been getting in our lobbies.
Yeah, it's weird because a lot of people say he's the worst diver, but then I'm not getting them. I'm not getting the worst BPs. I'm getting BPs that even with like people turning around trying to, he's counterable. He's definitely counterable.
Dennis is trying to say that we're bad. If we can't counter him, then
thinking about it, I bet he gets shut down in like GM plus.
We have had games where they were so useless. Like on the enemy team. Like he couldn't do anything to us. They were tickle monsters. And then some games we did have that they were like invincible machines of mass destruction. So
Better than Jeff?
hit or miss. We'll put him in hit or miss. Because he's like Jeff. He has so huge potential carry potential. And sometimes he's bad. But sometimes
it's like, yeah, sometimes he's bad. It is hit or miss. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. He's either like really good or he does nothing.
Yeah. But BP sucks. I don't know.
Gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. All or nothing. Hit or miss.
Let's talk about his
We'll
kit.
go with that.
His kit. So he still has a team up with Magik.
Does it work like Tracer's Rewind?
I don't think he gets health back. I think he gets over health when he uses it.
Well, oh, not that part. Just that like it takes him back in time, like what, 3 seconds ago?
Yeah, I think it takes him
His
back to
position.
a position that he was at 3 seconds ago. Yeah,
Oh,
and then he
okay.
gets a
I
little bit
tried
of
to.
over health. He needs to be close. He has to be. He's like no range, none whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he
Um,
has his initial spear doesn't even do damage, does it?
no, it
Or
does.
it does like a
I
little
think
bit?
it does.
Oh, okay. Wipes me off the face of the earth before I even realize what happens sometimes.
The thing with
And sometimes he's like a fly on the wall.
sometimes he is. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, sometimes you could just grab him and kick him or whatever, or freeze him. But I think it's dependent on the team. You need a team to just help deal with him, or both supports heal each other. That's what it comes down to. We're just in diamond right now, so we're kind of, I guess we're kind
We're
of
still
like,
feeling it out.
yeah, we're feeling it out. I think in GM though, he probably gets shut down, and he's probably not even played in Celestial. I would imagine. I'd imagine he gets like shut down so easy. Mr. Fantastic. I don't know. What do you think?
You know, was it you that made a video, or was it like Alfaro? Maybe I saw a
Alfaro.
random video.
I think it was Alfaro. He's been talking
Yeah,
about Mr. Fantastic all season.
say that he's like A or even S tier. I don't know. We had one Fantastic and he didn't do anything.
I feel
in our
like
matches.
he's either high B or low A. He might be high B. Honestly, I think he might be high B. The thing is, here's the thing with him. I don't like this character. I don't like Mr. Fantastic. I think he's better this season. I think he's a lot better this season. No, he might be low B. Wait a second. Maybe he's low B? I don't know if I could put him better than Mantis.
No. Yeah,
No.
get that out of my face.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's okay. No,
He
it's
might
okay.
be low B. High C? Wait a sec. He was kind of high C last season, though.
Put him in C. Put him behind Strange and Adam.
He's a high C.
Put him in for the penny. I mean, what does he do? He just
He just slaps around. He just slaps around.
Yeah.
He does a little bit more damage.
I don't know. We haven't ran into any nice ones. We haven't really ran into any bad ones. I don't know that he has the impact that I was foretold.
Yeah.
That may have been.
Yeah. He's kind of in the same place as he was before. He's just a little better.
I don't care about him.
Let's talk about like what he's got. So he's got the team up with Invisible Woman,
Which is the shields, right?
I mean,
like regen,
but
or something
like does it affect him too much though? Like, I mean, like what he already does, that team up just helps him do it a little better. Just like sustain, just staying, just existing.
Yeah.
I know when he enters his inflated mode, he can't be healed, I guess, or you can't heal him when he's inflated if he's got over health. You have to wait for his health to like drop. So that's like less healing for you.
I've never noticed that.
Yeah, I think if you try to heal him
when he's in Vanguard mode.
Yeah, when he's
or
like,
is it when he's using his ult?
No, when he's inflated, when he's like big and bulky,
Yeah.
He gets over health, and you can't heal that. You can't heal that because that's just over health. So
I've ever noticed.
it just goes right through him.
Mm-hmm.
But what else? And maybe, I mean, but does that charge the enemy's ultimate? I think it does. Yeah, I think it charges their ultimate, so you don't get support charge, and the enemy does. It's supposed to be like a hybrid, which he is a hybrid for sure, but he doesn't do like either job really good. He doesn't do like DPS really good or like making space really good. But I mean, the buffs helped him. It's just, it might be situational. Yeah, I mean, I could see you picking him if like your team just needs to stay alive. If you want to have like a really good brawl comp, where you just want to just be fighting, I could see him working out really good. That's about it.
He has his invulnerability to just kind of hang out on point, hold it down
more damage
longer.
than Strange, I think. But that's about it. I'm only really scared of his ult in like an interior, like if I'm in a tunnel or in a small building. That's what
I'm only scared of his ult if I'm already low.
Oh yeah, but otherwise it's basically splash damage. Hawkeye. Okay, look. I'm trying to think. Maybe
Did they buff him? I don't understand.
Did he get a buff this season?
I have no idea. I just started noticing more Hawkeye players this season and more Hawkeye bans.
He did get buffed.
His ult is fine. He did?
Yeah, I remember they increased the speed of something. I don't know if it was his draw speed.
Oh, wow.
I know they buffed him. I know he feels better this season. You just can't pick him and have instant value. You know, you have to be good. I've seen him freaking shut down. I've seen him like one shot Cloak out of her ultimate. I've seen that before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that happened to me actually. Alfaro did it to me. And he can carry games right now. If you are him, you can carry games. Would he be low A then? Would he be pretty good? I don't know.
What value does he give to my team?
I don't think just anyone
shot?
could pick him, and then you just you just pop off. I think if they do delete swords after all. Yeah, no, that is pretty crazy value. Maybe he is low A. Maybe he's low A.
Just because he has a ability to do that. Not a lot of people have the ability to do that.
You know, tanks. He's a little tank buster sometimes.
True. There was one, actually, you were playing Mag and your health was just getting
Deleting. I was gone.
I couldn't do anything. Yeah, I couldn't do anything to help you. He was hitting his shots.
He farms ult fast.
Horrible.
Forces people not to peek certain angles, which return to small map control. Yeah, no, that's true. You can make space. Yeah, you got to respect it. If you know he's hitting the shots, you gotta hug that wall. That's true. Black Widow's actually next. I don't know, hit or miss.
Yeah. I feel like people only play her to throw.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean,
but,
yeah.
Like Dennis was saying, are we judging it based off people who play or the character itself?
I think it's like a mixture, like a balance.
She's all right.
So, let's talk about what she's got. So she's got a buff this season, which they made it easier. So when she kicks, she can kick someone, and then when she grapples to them, kicks them again, she can shoot them sooner. I guess her DPS is just low. You're either hitting your shots or you're missing. And even if you're hitting them, if they're not headshots, then
you're just supporting ults.
And that's the character itself. That's not even if you're that good or not. You could be hitting body shots all game. It still might not be enough, even if you're just hitting body shots. That's that. I don't know what else to say.
I mean, I've seen people pop off with her, but not consistently enough to where I'm like, we got to make sure we have a Black Widow on our team. We need a hit scan. I'm probably rather telling someone to go Hela or something like that.
Hela or Punisher if we need a hit scan.
Is she? Yeah, she's a sniper.
Yeah, best part of her kit is her ultimate.
Crazy.
That's it. It does
the slow is pretty devastating.
Slows people, burst damage.
Traps people. Yeah.
That's it. But it's not even. There's still better ultimates even at that.
Hela. I am so tempted to put her in.
She's either high A or low S, but I think she's S though. I think she is. I think she
can 2-shot headshot. Well, I don't know if that's necessarily true, but if everyone else is doing damage, she can
2-shot. Even if you're bad at her, instant value. All her abilities do good damage. She's got a stun. She can stun people. She can cancel ultimates with that.
The amount of times that she stunned me as Rocket and then just got 2 quick headshots, I feel so stupid every time that happens to me because I can't run away. She just traps me. Huge carry potential. Can she carry easier than?
Yeah, I'm fine with this. I can leave her here.
Yeah, we'll leave her for now.
She's good with this. So Hela, her weaknesses, what are they? Pretty much only weak to dive, essentially. If they can get close, but she's really good. Beats pretty much majority of the cast, I would say. Her team up, she could res people. She can res Loki, who's also S, and she could res Thor. Okay, so now we have Human Torch.
I honestly want to say
he's either high A or low S. The thing is, I guess Dennis is saying he's overrated.
Oh my. If they know what they're doing, his damage is nuts. He just boom, 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 and then your whole team just falls apart because people don't realize that they're standing in his flames. But if he closes off a nice area on the point, it throws all his shit down, goes beast mode. What is it called? Where he dashes into the ground.
Yeah, he can dive in. He gets shield and he can push people.
Yeah, sometimes people don't even look at him. They're like, oh, he's in the air. I don't want to deal with him.
He's just annoying to deal with right now. He's
Yeah,
annoying. That's what he
super,
is.
super.
He's annoying. But
Yeah.
he's not
So
free. You gotta work for it.
yeah, pretty good. I'd say he is pretty good.
Let's
You think he's
read
better than Hawkeye? I think Hawkeye is better than him.
Iron
Okay.
Fist. Oh god. Where do you want to put him, Jane?
I don't want to say he's S.
What do you
I'd
think?
say he's pretty good. I'd say he's pretty good. It's just that playing him is like so crazy that he just kind of latches on to whoever's nearby.
If we look at him as a character, I think he got too many buffs. I think he got too many buffs. Like
What did he get?
they decreased the cooldown for his kick. That kick where he can escape. They did that. They buffed his damage. They straight up buffed his damage. So
I think it's easy to get value out of him.
yeah.
So he's pretty strong.
Let's look at
easy
his
to get
win
value
rate.
out of,
Yeah.
and keeps himself up.
He's 53% win rate right now in Diamond. In GM, 53. Celestial, 53. So it's whatever. Yeah, the blocking is really good. His blocking, gosh. Next up is Iron Man.
I have not seen him in years.
I think he's usable. I think
Yeah.
he's like, might be low B. Might be low B.
I'm
'Cause
alright with that.
He's above Mr. Fantastic.
His beam is really strong. I know
Yeah.
it's over for me when he has that thing out.
The team up with Hulk
Oh,
is
that sounds wrong.
good. I guess the higher you go, it's harder to play him. His ultimate's good can be good too, if you can get it off. If he can get his ultimate off, you can shut down Luna. His team up with
Yeah.
Hulk, that's all he's got, right? He's just got it with Hulk.
Yeah, whatever. He's whatever.
Next up, we have Magik. Who
I
didn't?
say she's. Yeah, we don't see her a lot.
We don't see her
She's
a lot.
usable.
But she's not like Magik is either like high B, low A. I mean, I don't know. Is anything like they haven't like thinking about her as a character, right? I guess it comes down to what Dennis is saying. Thinking about her as a character versus how people play her. Her pick rate has got to be like lower now. It's definitely got to be lower. Her ultimate, she can kill through support ultimates. She can.
Oh, that is true.
You know, she pops her ult. She uses her right click, and then she has to dash into them at the same time. And she can kill Luna. She can kill Cloak, and she can kill anybody. But you know, that's a skill. That's a skill thing. She could be good in
But
dive,
she
right?
still can.
She works in dive. You know, genuinely. She just does damage. She gets like health. She gets over health. Pretty good versus usable, I guess. She can do that. Does that? I don't know.
She's usable. She's yeah.
High
I
B.
think that's a good spot for her. Yeah.
Hurts me. It hurts me so much as a player who loves Magik putting her here. Gosh, it hurts.
Dude,
But-
your Magik and my Mantis right next to each other, all sad.
Oh man, it hurts. It's like, because I mean, Emma could just choke her out and kick her, and that's it. Moonknight.
I remember we banned him a little bit early season for some reason.
He fell off.
I don't know why. Yeah, his ult is fine. I played him actually in quick match. Got MVP the other day.
Okay.
But they haven't really made a lot of changes to him, huh?
They buffed his primary. It's faster
Oh, they
now.
did. Oh, and they made it so he gets over health now. Using
Oh,
one of
his right click. His right click. He's like free.
I say he's usable. He's not situational. He's a lot. I think he's usable for sure.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean, pretty much anybody could pick him up. His ultimate, I think they tuned it back a little, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it can still kill, but not like immediate and
Yeah.
quickly and just horrendously as it used to.
Yeah.
He's good.
Okay. Okay. That was quick.
Right,
No
yeah, not much to
more. No more.
I say he's pretty good. His Gamma Squid is more.
More. Dennis is saying he's S tier.
Playing
He's
a
good. He's
strategist,
pretty
he doesn't
good.
go for me a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't really get to experience the worst of him.
Man, I feel like I have Alfaro standing over my shoulder right now. I feel like
He
he's
said you
right
better
next
put
to
him in
me.
S.
I feel like he's really watching this closely.
Okay, he is better than Iron Fist. He's not. I don't think he's better than Hela. I don't know that he's.
No.
Well, I
No,
don't know
no.
that he's
Hela's
better than
better.
Hela.
Hela's top tier.
put him high A. Put him in front of Iron Fist.
Does he even
feel like
then does he belong here though? Even then, does he belong here?
Really? I feel like people pick him a lot.
Is he only S with the team up though?
Like a crutch.
insanely strong team up in a dive meta and gets banned often in pro play. Has instant kill potential, good flank support. Okay, you know, when you put
Yeah.
it that way, maybe I should.
At
Yeah.
any range and get out of jail. True. And his ult, I've seen Alfaro Vic has done it a few times, block like Magneto ults or Iron Man ults or, you know, things like that to kind of help out the team. So that's actually really strong too.
Yeah, I have seen Alfaro do that. Yeah, I mean,
Strong kid.
I know his headshots. He doesn't have damage fall off on that spear, I don't think, right? So he can like
Infinite
you
too.
can just headshot someone. It does the same damage as a Hela headshot. I'm
Have no
correct.
idea. I believe you.
The ultimate's
Okay.
good. It stops mobility. The whole team up is really good. A lot of damage. And it's true. It is a dive meta right now. It is. Yeah, and he has a get out of jail free card. That's true. He can just press shift and he's in a bubble where he can get healed. We have Psylocke.
Psylocke? Oh, that's all you, brother. You're a Psylocke main. After the game where I got farmed by a Psylocke, she's pretty good.
It's
With
either
with
A
the
or
Emma
S,
team up,
but
it's pretty. Yeah, it's really,
with
really,
the Emma
really
team up,
strong.
she's so good. She's so good with the Emma team up. Like she
She said
farms.
S tier.
I don't know though. Yeah, I'm the same with that. I think she could be high A. I think she could be high A.
I'm okay with putting her in S. She can go invisible. She has good
invisibility,
survivability.
survivability. She can get out.
She has really quick kill combos. She's landing all her shots and everything. Her dash and everything.
Yeah.
Her ultimate is strong. I mean, people can get out of it, but I think her
Mhm.
ult is really well balanced.
Do you think
Yeah.
Jane? So
Oh,
you think
putting
she
her back.
belongs here? You think she's here, Jane? Is this what you think she is?
In the S? In the S?
Low S.
Uh,
But this is the best flanker right now.
She's the best flanker.
The best. Yeah, that's true. The best flanker. Yeah. Okay. It took some convincing, but we're here. We're here. She's an S.
Yeah.
Oh, Scarlet Witch. This also is gonna hurt me too.
Oh.
But let's hear it, Jane. Let's hear it. Where does she belong?
C.
C. You think
C.
she's C situational?
I
With
don't
Dr.
think
Strange?
yeah. Like I played against some really good ones that are sneaky, you know, they're like keeping track of the enemy team. They're coming around behind and they pick me off and then our whole team falls apart because nobody realizes that she's missing from the front line or wherever she should be. Sneaky ones, good ones that can get a pick and like have the whole team fall apart. Like yeah, I've faced some pretty annoying ones. But I don't think that she's like, you know, you need one on your team.
No.
Or her ultimate is better with the overshield.
It is better. Yeah, I've
But
seen
she
her.
still gets shut down easily.
Yeah, that's the thing. The damage is it's not enough right now. Not enough.
Yeah.
Even with the team up, I mean, yeah, Strange is weak, and
In the right hands, sure. But I'm not scared. I'm not necessarily scared of one. I'm not threatened by one.
yeah,
I'm not
just break line of sight.
excited. Yeah. I'm not excited to have one on my team, but I'm not mad. Just hope that she does good.
Are we ready for Spider-Man?
I don't even know what to say. You're on this one on your own.
Spider-Man is just okay. The Spidey players, they're cracked now. They're cracked. They have figured it out. They figured out
don't care.
the TikToks. They've taught Spideys how to how to chain together down smash. Even with the
Yeah.
small minuscule nerf to his amazing combo, it's like whatever. He's still the same. He can the strongest thing he's got. He can. I think that grab's really really good.
Whatever I do,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
doomed.
With the Venom team
marked.
up,
Yeah, I fucking hate Spider-Man.
he's good.
I-
Yeah, even without Venom, he still got it.
When he's on my team, I'm annoyed because then I have to look out in the distance and consider if it's worth going to help him or not. Usually I shouldn't, but sometimes they
Yeah.
expect you to.
Now we have Squirrel Girl.
I don't know. I haven't really seen that many. Her ult is still good. It's fine. People kind of know how to counter it and just kind of walk out of the way of it.
Really, good against Groot walls, but Groot's been banned. Better
I'm
than
thinking-
Mr. Fantastic?
Yeah, I'm thinking situational or hit or miss.
I
Better than
thi-
Mr. Fantastic? No.
Definitely, I don't think
Better
D.
than Strange? No.
Yeah.
Better than Scarlet Witch? No. I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe
Really?
actually than
No,
Scarlet Witch.
no, no,
Yes,
no. She's just as value. I mean, you just shoot
I
them.
lied.
You just
Sorry.
yeah, you just shoot
Yeah,
the nuts and they
her stun is
explode.
really good.
Yeah, the stun could stop people. She's easy to play. She's really easy to play. But
But to get value, like she's like Junkrat.
yeah,
Like you could just be spamming down one wall and have high damage and think you're doing everything, but if you're not securing kills,
yeah.
and securing kills, having the aim and the ricochet, she ricochets, right?
They,
She
a
bounces off
little bit.
walls.
They
A
ricochet
little
a
bit
little
they
bit.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
So
lot of the
it's
times I pick
situational.
her, it's usually a swap. I never start out as her. I usually pick to her because I'm like, oh, I'm looking at their team. They're bunched up together, or depending on the map, it could be exactly what Dennis is saying. Depending on the map, sometimes they just line up a certain way. You're just like, oh, I'm just gonna go Squirrel Girl here, so I can push him
Mow 'em
back.
down.
That's pretty much
Yeah.
it. She's like a very good pick, I would say. A lot of the time, she's good to fall back on, I would say.
Mhm.
But it's largely dependent on the map, the team, what they're running. Against dive, I don't know. Star-Lord. Star-Lord, where is he at?
Star-Lord. I feel like he's pretty good.
Yeah, he is pretty good.
Like,
But where
yeah,
do I
somewhere in
put
the
him?
middle.
I feel
Somewhere
like
in the
he's somewhere in the
middle.
middle.
Yeah, right there, right next to Hawkeye, maybe.
I think he's next to
Or yeah,
Hawkeye.
that's
Or
maybe
here.
something like that. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. Anywhere really in A.
Somewhere around
His
here.
ult is strong. That's really all I can say about it. He has invulnerability frames.
He does have
Invincibility
invulnerability frames, yeah.
I've seen some Star-Lords like just outsmart me with their invulnerability frames. Make me feel really stupid. But that's, player based. His res comp is nice. I don't really know what else to say. His
true.
ult is just strong. His ult, that's all I have to say.
His ult's strong, but counterable. People are preparing for it. But on his own, like the blasters do so much damage. So much damage. He can definitely burst down tank. He could burst down anyone, really. He could burst pretty much anybody. He's got mobility, free escape. You rarely see that team up with Adam, but I know that's a unique team comp. Freaking Adam, Mantis, Star-Lord, and like a third support. It's a pretty strong comp.
He's just a good character. He's
He wo-
well-rounded. I think
Any
he's
comp.
well-balanced.
He works in any comp.
A disruptor, a flanker, he can really fit in any comp, like you said. I like him. He's nice.
Storm.
I don't know what to say about her.
She used to be A. To me, she used to be A, like in season 1.
Yeah, she's really strong.
But she's fallen off now. Just a bit. She lost the team up with Captain America and Thor. She lost that team up. While they didn't really tweak her damage too much.
I don't know.
She's
I
kind of
can't say that I've ever gotten upset or like been like, whoa.
Yeah. Never been a problem this season, I would say. Pretty much an easy target. It's because Emma's in the game. Because Storm has to be within range of her team, right? She has to just to be within range to give him that buff. If she's too far away, then he's not really B. I was thinking B2.
I'm rocking with it.
Yeah, I could see lower ranks. She's probably like a solid A. Probably a solid A at lower ranks. I think where we're at now, she's pretty much an easy target.
Kind of like Iron Man, floating in the sky.
Pretty much.
By herself.
Dang, where do I put her? Lower than Iron Man, actually? Because at least Iron Man has a team up. She doesn't. She's kind of on her own. Iron Man, he could fly away. He just flies away, and I don't know. Maybe even behind him too, because he can just get out.
That works for me.
Yeah, she's lacking on like an escape. She can increase her speed, but it's not enough. Punisher worst character. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Okay. He's not D.
Punisher, more like poopisher. Poop pusher.
I mean, he's consistent.
More like
he's definitely A. I don't think he's B. He's definitely A right now. But where do we put him? Behind Hawkeye?
Yeah.
I'm fine
So
with
what's he got?
He's got the rifle, right? So he's got range. He can take down
He's got a
threats.
shotgun.
And he's got the shotgun. He's good for both scenarios. The zipline's good. It can get you, especially from point, and they stay as well. So you can respawn, and then the zipline's already set up as soon as you walk out, and you're already halfway back to point. already.
You have your
Uh,
turret, which also has, I think, invulnerability frames
yeah, and it
and
can save
has
you from ultimates.
splash damage.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's good damage. Turret's got good damage. You
Very
can
good damage.
you pick a good spot. The smoke, you could still see targets through walls, which
Smoke.
I'm not too so sure how that works, because sometimes I like shoot a target and then I can still see them through the wall even without using smoke. I'm not entirely sure that works. I don't know if that's a passive or not. But maybe I gotta look that up. But it's helpful sometimes. The shotgun is really good, like undeniably strong, and it's scary. No, he's scary with the rocket. With the rocket,
Yeah, the
team up,
is
he is a
crazy.
menace. He's scary. His ultimate is also really, really good. Obviously Magneto is like a direct counter to that. Yeah, I think he's a solid pick.
With the team up, yeah, especially with the team up.
So
we move forward.
Bucky.
Buckle.
A? Bucky and A? He just got buffed too. I mean, he can hook people, which can cancel ultimates.
Multiple people. Mind you.
That's right. Yeah, if they're close enough, he could. His ultimate is solid. Like we saw that one guy
that
channel.
clutch. He can reset all his cooldowns, just get more ammo.
Yeah, he can just keep shooting.
I wonder what Dennis thinks about his team up.
The team up with Captain America, it's probably much better at higher ranks, especially in the dive meta. It's probably, yeah. I bet it's probably gonna go close to never being used in metal ranks. The team up. Oh yeah, Bucky got a team up with Cap. The team up.
Is Rocket.
Yeah, they both have to press C on each other, and then they chest bump. Nearby allies get 50 over health, and nearby enemies get damage. The team up with Bucky is underwhelming as heck. It doesn't even feel like it exists. I agree. I won't even contest it. There he is. Wolverine.
He's tough. Wolverine. I think he's pretty good.
He's still pretty good.
He has his own.
He's not getting his. Yeah, like he's still. I don't even know why he doesn't get banned as much anymore. Yeah.
People would rather.
Like he's a really strong character.
What's he got?
Is he better than Iron Fist right now?
Yes.
He can. Because instantly kill people.
He has a big ol' overshield.
Well, hey, I guess the thing is, the difference is, Iron Fist, he can do stuff against everybody, and Iron Fist also has a shield that he just presses E and he gets it. Wolverine is good against just tanks, and he can delete anyone else with his ultimate. Iron Fist is free, a little bit more free right now, only because of buffs.
Hey man, I've gotten jumped by Wolverine before a few times.
Oh yeah, no, and he can delete you.
Yeah, he can.
If he
it's situational,
kidnaps you, if he kidnaps you.
I'm like, why me? I'm not even the person you're supposed to be going for.
You know, Wolverine players are crazy, but yeah, he's in a strong place.
Yeah.
So what he does? So he does percentage-based damage based off of the target's max health. He's got a soaring leap, which he can kidnap. He can kidnap a single player for, which usually the enemy tank because they have bigger health pool and you can just melt them. In his passive, the more damage he does, he builds his rage meter, which when full, he does like more damage. He saw some nerfs at the beginning of the season where they nerfed how much rage he gets from soaring leap, and I think from the berserk claw attack he does right after. They nerfed that, but he gets more rage when he takes damage, and he gets more rage with his basic attack now. So they just kind of like tweaked some numbers with him, but he's still pretty much the same. He just doesn't get his rage as quickly as he did before from his abilities. They want him to be more involved in the fight before it builds up. And he can take a lot of damage. He's got resilience, which is really good. Resilience is really good. And he's got like that second life. I forgot what it's called. But if he loses enough health, then his other passive kicks in. He stays in the fight longer. Now we can tweak some stuff.
I think it's perfect.
I think we might have put Thor too high. I don't think Thor is better than.
Put him in usable.
He might be in B. Yeah, he might be in B. The other two I'm thinking about is we have to maybe reevaluate is Venom and Hulk. Venom, I'm not sure. Maybe. I think Hulk could stay in
Just
B.
think about his value. What value does Venom bring? If you're on your team, what are you like? Oh my god, I'm so glad that my Venom is doing this. Like he's just fine. I don't know.
The only time I go Venom's with Spider-Man. That's literally it.
Yeah.
Without Spider-Man, no Venom.
Okay, Hulk. What are we thinking about Hulk? I mean, his bubbles honestly gives him an edge for me personally, just because he can help, like, before he jumps in or as he's jumping out, kind of bubbles himself and increases his or his teammates, surrounding teammates' survivability. I think that's, like, super clutch.
Yeah.
His ult is whatever, like, it feeds ult charge, I guess.
I've seen Hulks pop off with that ult. Like if they just
I've
flap
gotten
him around,
juggled.
like yeah, just juggling people and flapping. Hulk buff plus a Namor team up. You think he's
I'm
A?
okay with moving him up to A.
I
Sure.
could be okay with that. He's getting banned.
Venom, not so much. I don't know. On his own, I'm not worried about a Venom.
I'm never worried about a Venom. I'm never worried about
Never
him.
really had one pop off.
Like he jumps in,
Right.
he takes your attention. You kind of got to deal with him, and then he's out. Pretty much it. He's like he pretty much sets up the play for the divers to get in there.
Dude, that's the only reason why I think Thor is better in that situation. I mean, he is easy to kill, but from a strategist perspective, if a Thor is coming at me versus if a Venom is coming at me, a Thor is gonna kill me more likely. If I'm bad,
this looks better though.
That's on me.
These tweaks.
What about Adam? Do we still think Adam's situational?
It's oh, Adam.
No, he's fine there. He's fine there.
I wasn't thinking about him. Yeah, he's easy to kill. I delete him as Psylocke. Unfortunately for Adam. Yeah, I'm sorry, Quad. I'm cool with this. This looks better. This looks better. Yep. Those of you watching on YouTube, thanks for making it this far. Please like and subscribe to the video. Want more Marvel Rivals content.